Hello there, friendos. This is Cookieninjashow. Welcome back to another episode of FTB Beyond. I am so freaking sorry that it took so long to get this up. There were some issues with OBS. It wouldn't capture it. Tried reinstalling OBS, lost all my settings. Didn't work. Reinstalled the cursed Twitch launcher. That didn't work either. And then magically, just one day, it started working again. So thanks a lot, OBS. This is for you. Oh, so stupid. And I have a torch sticking out the side of my head. What do you think of the new machine wall? I kind of like it. I'm not too much of a fan of the floor. It's so plain. So plain. And I've learned a lot about building. I've started a Minecraft vanilla series in which I made a house. Now, I'm not a builder, but the house came out great. If you want to go see that, go check out my channel. There should be a thing, Cookie Plays Vanilla Minecraft playlist. You should check it out. I promise. It's pretty cool. Anyway, so my plans for this stream, before I get too off topic, I want to start my foray into Extra Utilities 2. Oh yeah, by the way. Ow. Bees. This whole area is going to be a new house, so I'm going to work on that at some stage too. But yeah, I want to start working on Extra Utilities 2. If we can find something, if the whole Extra Utilities 2 thing comes to plan and finishes, we can go looking for mycelium, a mushroom spawner, a mushroom biome, and make a cursed earth mob spawner. I think that'd be cool. I've done a mining session already, mainly because I started recording this video a week ago, and I had to use XSplit, but the quality was bad. I was not going to settle, so there's some ores and stuff down in the chest, and then I want to work on Agricraft later, because this is a mess, and we can definitely get more out of what we have. So I'm going to sleep in the empty house, and I'm going to go meet you down in the mine. Why will you not let me sleep? Look, do you not see this? The sun is pretty much down. The sun is pretty much down. Why can I not sleep? All right, so I'm going to meet you down in the mine very, very shortly. Alrighty, so we're now down in the mines, and you may notice, actually you would have noticed if you were paying attention, I put on a texture pack, and this is because in the last video I asked if people wanted to see a texture pack. I have a friend, Tage. He's working on a texture pack, obviously, so some things are missing and some things are really different, like that's redstone up there. That's cool. There's marble up the stairs that still has the old texture. That's very fine. This is stone that looks like cobblestone and cobblestone that looks like stone bricks. I'm not really complaining. I like it. I can't wait to see about these basalt blocks and everything, but he's working on that stuff very, very slowly. Anyway, so what we have all this stuff. I forgot that I brought this stuff up with me in the failed recordings. Well, they weren't really failed, they were just bad. So we have all this stuff here, plus all of this. 4 diamonds was kind of weak, but we want that. I want the lapis, and I want, you know what, let's just bring it all up upstairs with me. So the first thing we're going to work on in today's, no, that's diorite. Where's the marble? There it is. Yeah, you can see it still has the old texture. And same with the Certus quartz. I'm excited, though, to see what's going on. So, yeah, we need to start off on Extra Utilities 2 if we're going to have any chance of even thinking of flying. And I kind of do want to fly. I'm not liking my chances in the nether of catching a ghast, though. But, yeah, so we need to start off by making a manual mill, stone burnt, which you make in a resonator. Don't look at me like that. I know that I need some stuff. I just can't ever freaking remember the name of it. No, stop giving me that. Stop giving me that look, okay? So let's have a look here. Is it a resonator? Yes. Okay, right. So we need a manual mill, which I know requires... oh, it actually requires polished stone. Okay. And for that, you need 4 stone, right? Or is it stone bricks? It is stone bricks. Okay, do we have any stone? We do. We have a ton. There we go. So we now have a manual mill. Sweet. Now I'll quickly make the resonator. There is the resonator and the manual mill. Now we need to make stone burnt, which I'm pretty sure, as I said, is clay. Now, not clay, stone bricks. So it's not stone bricks. Looking at this, it says polished stone. Now, I've just talked about this, that makes polished stone, and I should have remembered that. But there we go. So I'm just going to press right click, and then it holds right click for you. How sweet is that? Now that doesn't generate a whole lot of power, but we are going to get on to making some water mills with this stone burnt so that we don't have to ever worry about turning this freaking manual mill again. Like, I might just keep it in storage just in case. But I want to work on to automated GP, which is obviously through the water mill. And I can show you what I believe to be is the best way to set that up. So I'm going to do this and I'll show you how to set it up. All right, let's make up these water mills real quick. I have been working on getting the bits and pieces. I'm sick of having to do them. Really, I could have sworn I made more redstone gears than that. I mustn't have had enough stuff to do that. Well, either way, we have one. That's good enough for now. I'm going to take you to my super secret undisclosed location, which is about to be very disclosed. So you want as much flowing water around these things as possible. So you put one, you sort of put a source block at the corners and nowhere else. So you put one there and there. That mill there is now running at maximum efficiency. Put one there. Close enough that it doesn't quite make an infinite source. If you think about it as a big 5x5, it's one in each corner and one in the middle. So that's now ready for three more. That's ready for 3 more water mills. You can see here that this one here, it should be generating 16. Yes, it's generating 16. So we don't have to worry about the manual mill anymore. It's generating, well, I think it's as fast as if you were punching that mill. I mean, if you wanted to go a little bit faster, you probably could. But there we go. So that's how you make a water mill. That's how you get it to do this stuff for you. I'm going to go make a few more water mills because honestly, I can't. I can't deal with it being that slow. As disappointing as it is, I wanted to get flight into this part of the episode, but when looking around the nether for at least an hour, could not find a single nether fortress. So that's going to have to wait for another day. I'm sure you guys won't mind. That means that there's more content to go around. Right now, though, we are going to move into Agricraft. And Agricraft, I like mods where I can 10-10-10 things, make the max efficiency. Chickens in Sky Factory is a good example. So, yeah, that's what we're going to work on. How many more sticks do we have? Oh, let's just make 2 stacks. Why not? So the first thing involves us ripping up the farm. Now, this is going to be, well, in my ears, it's going to be loud. I'll probably just cut it out for you guys. But I'll explain a little bit about how Agricraft works, and I forgot to make something. I forgot to make the seed analyzer. It's very, very important that you get that, so be sure to get your hands on that. Alright, so the first thing you need to know about Agricraft is that it's a mod designed to help you get the most out of your crops. When you start off with Agricraft, every single one of your seeds and stuff will be one... Oh, hang on. I need to remember how this works. We'll start off with barley. I can't start off with barley. I can start off with seeds, though. That's good. So it's growth, gain, and strength. Now, growth is how fast it grows. Gain is how much you get back. And strength, I think, is how resilient to weeds it is. You might want to correct me if I'm wrong there. I'm a little disappointed that I can't do barley seeds. Can I do potatoes? Yes, we can do potatoes. And we can do carrots. We can't do carrots. Well, then we can do potatoes and seeds. And pretty much what you want to do is you want to get these guys up to the maximum that you can. And there is a lot of crossbreeding involved. Yeah, crossbreeding. So you want 2 seeds to be Agricraft seeds. There we go. And then you plant them right next to each other. Cool. But to get the most out of it, you want them to crossbreed. So you put your crop sticks like that. Now, when these 2 grow, I'd use bone meal if I could, but I don't have it. When these 2 grow, they are going to hopefully become a stronger crop in these crop sticks. And I'm going to do the same here for potatoes, and I still need to do that with another potato. Oh. Oh. Hello? So we got weeds. You do not want weeds. Weeds are bad. Let's just have a quick look at how strong these weeds are. 111. Okay. So you want to keep a pretty close eye on it in FTB Beyond. Right. I'm going to sit here and try and max out at least one of these crops. Slowly. and I'll be back with you in a few seconds. Alright, you can see here that we have some seeds in this area. I'm very tempted to let them grow, but at the same time, you kind of want to keep going as fast as possible. So here we go, we have unidentified seeds. I'm going to put them in here. Let's see some sort of growth. It's 112. Yeah, it's not the best, that's for sure. Definitely not the best, but something is better than nothing. That is something that can help bring that up with, well, it can help strengthen this one here so that when it crossbreeds, it'll be even better. So there we go, there's the beginning right there. Wait, the Agricraft ones are a very slightly different color? Are you guys getting that as well? They look a little bit dimmer. They are fully grown. Alright, that's strange. I'm gonna have to let maybe the texture pack creator know about that. But sweet! There we go, there's the beginning! Up bright and early because a farmer's job is never done. 7:30 in the morning. Of course, in-game. I've been sitting looking at those crops there for a couple hours and I am appalled by how long they take to grow. So, we're going to speed up the process, hopefully. We're going to get some reservoirs. And I also found all of these really cool little Agricraft things. You got a gardening trowel, hand iron rake, magnifying glass, and clippers. I think they're really cool, but what I want to do is make some... I want to make some water storage and stuff like that and try and get sprinklers, and stuff going. So pretty much what you start off with, you start off with a wooden water tank, and then you move on to getting channels, which is just made like the old bowls. Where is that? I saw it just before. Anyway, there are tiny little channels anyway. I'm not sure if we need an irrigation channel or if we can just do it with the little channels. I really want to know where they are. And there's the sprinkler, right. Yes, it makes irrigation channels. Sweet. So I'm just going to get a few of these. Just like that. Now we need to get some sprinklers. So we need some iron and we need to turn it into buckets. You are going to have to bear with me while I do this because this is one of the first times I've done this and I'm kind of really nervous now, knowing that there are people watching, but I'm going to put that right over the top of that and we are going to head up. Now, I want to put in a water tank and irrigation channels. Now, I'm hoping that I didn't miss out on something. And knowing my luck, I did. So we'll put an irrigation, oh my lord. I kind of shift walked off of that. And that one. There we go, cool. So I'll put the water tank here. Am I actually able to? But then I can't see if it has connected or not. So down we go. It doesn't look like it has. Does this go out from the side? Okay, yes, it goes out from the side. Okay, so that's cool. That means I can actually... Oh, I'm stuck down here. Alrighty, like I was saying before, thanks game, these bits here go right here. So obviously that turns that into a, it turns it into a multi-exit water thing. I know what I'm trying to say. Seriously, I know. Don't say that I'm not. So rude of you. Alrighty, there we go. So I'm not sure if this is the most ideal setup, but it is a setup. And for some reason, there is a visual glitch here. Hopefully, it doesn't ruin things too much. But I'm going to put a reservoir on top of this. So I'm just going to insert that. And then I'm not sure if you need a 2x2. When connected with with other reservoirs, add 2 buckets of water for an infinite source of water. Generates 1 bucket per second. That is more than enough. Alright, so we're going to put 2 reservoirs right next to each other. And I have 1 bucket of water. And then the other bucket is, it's down there. So I'm going to have to try and find my way down without getting stuck in this block for the 3rd time. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, no. Why? Why? Hey! Why are you not doing this? Does it need to be a 2x2? Of course it would. Why would it need to be anything else? It just means I have to head back up here, doesn't it? Oh, this is frustrating. But you know what? I'll get over. I'll get over it. Right. So I hope that is now an infinite source. God, I'm really hoping, because I'm kind of over this right now. But there are so many things going wrong. Extract, always active. Now, is that feeding water through? Guys, we did it. But now I don't get this. Right, so it's at full, I think, yes. Now, do the irrigation channels need to have sprinklers at the ends? Like, it's been a long time since I've done this. I'm sort of guessing. But if I put a sprinkler here, that should be watering that. At least I hope so. Let's put another one here. And we'll go back up. Let's see if it's actually pulling water through those drains. I can't tell if it's a glitch because of the texture pack or if it's actually pumping water. One would think that would have worked, right? I mean, tell me I'm not, like, crazy here. Do they need to be lower? They might need to be lower. I'm going to have a quick look up on YouTube and, well, you know, where you're watching this video. And see what I can find out about the Agricraft sprinkler system, because it looks like it should be working. Hang on. First up, let me just disconnect this block. And it's still showing the water. Okay, alright. I'm going to look up some bits and pieces on YouTube and try and figure this out, because if I cannot, well, then we're going to have a bit of an issue. It's nighttime. This is one of the few times, I guess, you would have seen nighttime with me actually recording in the world. And the funny thing is, there's not really a whole lot of mobs. Anyway, off track. I've done some research. It said to keep the sprinklers 4 high above the plant. So I did it with both, and it still wasn't working. You can see here that I've been trying for a while. All of my farmland has died. I'm very disappointed. So I went onto the FTB wiki, Reddit, something like that anyway. And a lot of people are also having this issue. And yeah, so we just did all of that for pretty much nothing. I'm now going to rage quit this video, because things started out pretty decently, and then once we couldn't find the nether fortress, that's it. Everything hit a brick wall. But I want to say thanks, guys, so much for watching. And if you have enjoyed it, don't forget to like it and subscribe for more. And check out all the links in the description. I will see you again, hopefully, another time. Until then, take care of yourselves. See you later, friends.